going on, everybody? Will Murphy here with Iron Will Fitness. Today's video is going to be about too much versus too little. I see a lot of people in the gym, sometimes there for up to 6 hours, whether it be all at the same time or multiple times a day. They're still in the gym for large amounts of time. Now, more is not better, okay? You need to understand that your whole purpose is to break down the muscle as efficiently as possible. So getting in the gym, doing your exercises, running through them, getting them done in 40 minutes to an hour. I mean, you can work out, like Jeff Cavalier from Athlete X says, you can work out hard or you can work out long, but you can't do both. So if you want to keep your intensity up, which will help you burn more calories and break down muscle faster, you're looking for metabolic response and adaptation overall on top of progressive overload. If you stick with the same workout over and over every single day, you're not progressively overloading, and eventually your results are going to completely stop. You're going to plateau, guaranteed. If you don't stick with the same workout every single day, you may not understand what works for you. So my recommendation on that is to, pick a group of exercises, 4 or 5 per workout, maybe 6 or 7 if you want, and do, 3 sets of 8 to 12, maybe progressively overload, maybe move it up to 4 sets of 8 to 12, or, lower the reps and increase the weight and do 3 sets of like 6 to 10 of heavier weight to get stronger. Maybe change your rep range to 10 to 15 reps and push out as much as you can for 15 reps. I want you to think about any kind of rep range like that as in if you are going to lift for, say, 10 to 15 reps, I want you to pick a weight that you know that you can probably get to with 10 reps for 10 reps, but you wouldn't really think that you could make it to 15, okay? Your job is not to get to that 15 reps. Your job is to break down that muscle between that 10 and 15 reps. So is to completely fatigue yourself between that 10 and 15 reps. So what you need to do is you need to lift enough weight that it's hard to lift, but manageable with good form, okay? By the time you've gotten to 10 reps, I don't expect your form to stay as on point, because you're working for muscle breakdown. So, your muscle should be breaking down. It should be getting harder. Your form should be starting to fall apart by the time you get to your last few reps. And your job is to control it as much as you can and try not to let it break down so far that it causes you an injury. There's a fine line, because I've seen a lot of people that do way too little. They're in there, they're lifting weights, they're doing what they can manage really pretty easily for 8 to 12 reps, 10 to 15 reps, whatever they're doing, and they're easily getting to the 12 or 15 reps, but they're not increasing the weight for the next set or anything like that. If you do lift lower weight than what it really takes for you to break down the muscle, for you to start to fatigue, then you should go up in weight on your next set. You shouldn't stick with the same weight the entire workout or the entire exercise. You should be moving up and down in weight, depending on how fatigued you are, depending on your muscle soreness. You're going to have to break through a pain barrier, okay? Some people don't lift enough weight or work out intensely enough because it hurts. And yeah, it's part of it. It's going to hurt. It's not going to feel good. You should be, comfortable in your form, but not comfortable throughout the workout, You're pushing for change, to challenge yourself, for adaptation. Your body's not going to adapt to things it can already do. Your body's going to adapt to things that you put it through, that you push for. things that you challenge yourself to get done. It's not like, it's like deadlifting 400 pounds. If you never do it, your body will never adapt to it, So you definitely want to look out for that. Now, I'm not saying everybody should go in the gym and deadlift 400 pounds. It's a really hard weight to get to. However, what I am saying is, it doesn't matter if it hurts. You need to get that out of your mind. It's going to hurt. And you should be able to tolerate that pain, because if you can't tolerate the pain of working out, then you can't tolerate the pain of life. Life is not fair. Life is not easy. Life is painful, and it's hard to get through. And you should be setting yourself up to be able to deal with that. You should be pushing and challenging yourself and doing things to make your workouts more intense. I'm not saying more difficult, but more intense. So if you're in the gym for long periods of time, you're probably not doing enough, because you can be in the gym for a long period of time, and you're not getting enough done. If you're doing the same workouts constantly, you're not getting enough done. Now, that being said, you should do the same workouts for like 4 to 6 weeks or something, just to see what those exercises have to to offer your fitness level. See how you progress with those exercises, see what they do for you, and then change it up. Maybe keep some of the same exercises. I mean, squat, bench, and deadlift should always be part of everybody's workout. And I hear a lot of people tell me, well, I don't deadlift, it's bad for your back. It's not bad for your back if you do it right. If you take the time to learn your weight, learn what you can do, and then start progressing to a heavier weight. It's completely beneficial to anyone that tries, as long as they have good guidance, as long as they're keeping their back straight, they're keeping good form. There's no reason in the world it should hurt you. And if it does, say hurt your lower back or something like that, you probably should consider doing some strictly lower back exercises to strengthen that area, so that you can lift a deadlift or something like that. If it hurts your hamstring or something like that, you should probably be doing more hamstring exercises. Hamstring isolation exercises, like the lying leg curl. You could do the glute ham raise if you can handle it. There's several exercises you can do to strengthen the muscles that are involved in your bigger lifts, and you should be considering what muscle groups are in each lift. Like for the bench press, it's not just your chest in the bench press. It's your chest, it's your triceps, it's your lats, it's your shoulders back and packed, so you got to be able to hold that position. It's stabilization through your core. It's having your feet on the floor, not on the bench, and pushing through your legs, because it's like a ripple. It works through your entire body, so it works all your muscles. So for your bench press to get better, you should probably consider doing stabilization for your abs, like planks and things like that. You should consider strengthening your lats. You should consider definitely strengthening your triceps and your chest with other exercises more geared towards isolation and things like that, so that you can handle those big exercises. But definitely we need to get away from not lifting enough weight. I see a lot of, especially females, not lifting enough weight. I've seen dudes do it too, but especially females just lifting what they can manage, because as soon as it starts to burn or hurt, they start wanting to work their way out of it and not be a part of it. And so it definitely doesn't help to not lift enough weight. It doesn't help to spend way too much time with your fitness, as in doing cardio in the morning and then going to 2 different weightlifting workouts in the day. You only need one. Just pick one weightlifting workout and combine some things if you need to, if you're doing 2 different workouts or something like that. But too much is not good, and not enough is not good. You need to find that fine line, try to hit that good happy medium. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Look for it on YouTube and on Instagram. On YouTube, it's Iron Will Fitness. On Instagram, it's Iron Will PT. It'll also be on Facebook for you. I'll have your workouts up tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace.